How's it going, guys? It's your boy Poppy Wolf, and today we're talking about episode 182 of the Boruto anime, the Naruto Boruto. You guys already know the show. Sorry, but so we're talking about the episode, and this episode was really dope. We got a lot of fun stuff in this, and I'm really happy of the growth we're seeing from Boruto. Like, I really am happy that the anime really like illustrates and shows that Boruto has learned a lot from episode one to episode now. So let's jump right into the content, shall we? Let's jump right in. The episode starts off with Mujino and Konohamaru investigating the ship, only to be attacked by these. I believe they're puppets. They're robot puppets or something. They look like Tony Maru's puppets. Um, Toniri's puppets. My bad, not Tony Maru. Toniri's puppets. But yeah, we see them attack. Mujino gets fucked up. He literally gets like impaled-ish, but we see Konohamaru trying to like take the data. He didn't get a chance to. They get away, but the fight is they're outnumbered, and these guys are not pushovers whatsoever. Then we kind of jump back to what Naruto and Boruto are talking about, the whole scientific ninja weapons, and it's so interesting to see Boruto's stance on the scientific ninja tools now, previously, of course, because now he's just very like adamant about the whole. I don't like scientific ninja tools. I think they're a waste of time. I think we're better without them. And Naruto's really quick to shut that shit down and say, no, look, dude, Kasatsuke, he's learned his lesson, and, you know, he's just a valuable member of this village as Sasuke is, and you have to respect him for that. And Boruto still has his own grievances about the whole thing, about the tools, and Kasatsuke's even presence, to the point where he just storms out. And one thing I really love is the whole speech between him, Sarada, and Mitsuki, where Boruto is basically like, look, guys, I get what my dad is trying to tell me. I get it. I get the lesson he's trying to show me. But like, you gotta see, like, he puts it in a good retrospective. You gotta see how it is for me. Like, remember, Boruto, the ninja tool, ruined his training exam. It literally ruined his day, his life. That moment where Naruto found out that the tool was, seen as cheating, when he got literally taking his headband away, like all that grievances still stay with Boruto. So to see him just, like guys, you gotta see where I'm coming from. To kind of just take Mitsuki's word for it. And this is the first time we see Mitsuki like post Mitsuki retrieve arc really kind of tell Boruto like, yo, bro, like you kind of gotta grow up. Like, the way I see it is these tools, what Katasuke does, helps protect you, helps protect your sister, help protect your moms. Like, you kind of got to see it through that kind of lens, and that kind of reality check really does slap Boruto in the face and wakes him up and reminds him, like, dude, look, we get why you're mad. And Boruto's like, look, I get it. I'm kind of being mopey. I never said I wasn't going to go on the mission. Y'all just have to give me some space a bit. So we jump over to what's happening with Jigen and Amato. And there's something going on with Jigen. Amato is really quick to let him know, like, hey, yo, dude, you got nothing to worry about. And Jigen's like, nah, bro. Something's up, isn't it? He goes, alright, there's something up. We just need to get that vessel ASAP. And Jigen is like, bruh, there is a rat among us, bruh. This is some, like, sus shit. Like, someone in Kara, the inner members, sabotaged that ship. And then Amato was really quick to be like, whoa, wasn't it Victor, though? Isn't that why we took him out? And he's like, look, Victor's reactions were, like, genuine. He was probably plotting against us, but he wasn't the traitor. Now, what's so cool about this is we see that even in Kara, there's people who are, still pulling these shady moves, but we won't see who the traitor is. I already kind of know who it is based off of, like, my reading of the manga and, like, jumping into the manga stuff. But it's definitely cool to see, like, the little pieces set out. Like, it's just so fun to see. Anyways, we just wrap up with the Kara stuff, with them just kind of, contemplating on who the traitor could be, only to get more confirmation that Sasuke has no idea where the inner members are and how many they are. He's still looking, still investigating, and that goes back to, like, the whole stuff. But anyways, we fast forward to the mission that Baruto's on, and that's protecting Katasuke. And once they get on the train, they meet Ao. And what's really cool about this part, and I really mesh with it, is Baruto kind of gets his privilege checked right here. Like, he kind of really fast and still denounces the whole scientific ninja tools, only for Katasuke to be like, look, if it wasn't for the scientific ninja tools, I wouldn't have the research or the means to make prosthetic limbs and arm, like prosthetic limbs. And Baruto looks at Aoi's leg and arm and is like, wow, like I'm kind of being an asshole, huh? Like, and then he keeps asking Ao questions, and Ao's hella sus right here, and we see how he kind of just further checks Baruto's privilege by saying like, you guys don't know nothing of war. Like I lost everybody. I was the last man out of my unit to survive. And we kind of take that for granted of like how traumatizing this can be. Like if we put it through a real lens for like soldiers who've lost like all their friends, or like they come back from war and they're the only ones of their like units to be alive, that's fucking traumatizing. You feel like you know your whole life is just a curse, kind of, because you're like, why did I survive and they didn't? And you kind of put that on yourself. They put that negativity on. So we definitely get that conveyed in Ao's presence, and he definitely does remind like Baruto, like, look, the land of mist I knew is different from the land of mist you knew. And I think that kind of wakes up Baruto and motivates him to be like, you know what, let's take this mission seriously. Now, a nice little surprise we get from this is that Kashin Koji is right behind Ao and reminds him like, yo, so what the hell was the whole Katasuke thing? And he's like, look, I just want to see if he remembers that I was the person who put him in the Genjutsu. So now we know who put Katasuke in the Genjutsu. It was Ao. This man fucking reworked his brain to help further make the scientific ninja tool. And Kashin Koji lets him know, like, look, I killed Victor. Now, are you going to be a problem? Because they want you to go get the vessel. We find that I was not an inner member, but he is an outer member. And his whole mission right now, his whole combat mission, is to find the vessel. And then the episode further ends with Konohamaru and Mugino kind of just limping away, making sure they don't get killed and waiting for reinforcements. But damn, was this episode like... how do I put this episode in context? I would say like this episode is how would I put it in context? It's a nice setup episode. Well, last episode was just fun to see the action and to see like where everyone's at and like introduction to certain things to get us hyped for what's coming. This is a nice setup episode showing us like the moving parts of Kara, seeing who's in it, what's gonna happen, where's the vessel, and all that jazz. But God, if I had to give this episode a rating, I would give it a nice 7.5 out of 10. It was better than average, just a tad bit, like half a percentage better than average. But it was just so cool to see like everything that's happening, and like it's crazy how so like close Kara is to Boruto and all of them, and they don't even notice it, and how like we're just moments away. I think it's the next episode. I didn't watch the preview yet. I like to be surprised when I watch the episodes, but I'm assuming we're gonna see Kawaki next episode, hopefully. But anyways, guys, this is your boy Poppy Wolf saying peace out. I'll catch you guys next week to watch another episode of Boruto. Lates.